Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest celebrity news and juicy revelations. Now, grab your popcorn, because today we're diving into one of the most shocking claims to hit Hollywood in recent months. Brad Pitt, yes the Brad Pitt, has allegedly spilled the real reason behind George Clooney and Amal Clooney's messy divorce. The details are jaw-dropping, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming. Stick around till the end, and I'll share some exclusive insights that will blow your mind. When you think of the ultimate Hollywood power couple, it's hard not to picture George Clooney and Amal Clooney. Their glamorous wedding in Venice, Amal's impeccable style, and George's charm made them the epitome of elegance and love. But behind the scenes, cracks have reportedly begun to form, and a shocking new claim has come to light, thanks to none other than Brad Pitt. Rumors of a Clooney divorce have been circulating for months, but Brad Pitt's unexpected involvement in the drama has thrown fuel on the fire. And while some people thought it was all just hearsay, Brad Pitt is allegedly opening up about what's really been happening behind closed doors between his good friend George and his stunning wife Amal. According to sources close to Brad Pitt, the real issue between George and Amal isn't what most of the tabloids have been reporting. While many have speculated about a supposed midlife crisis for George Clooney or tensions due to their demanding careers, Brad Pitt has reportedly revealed that it's something far more personal. Brad allegedly spilled the beans on a deep-seated, emotional issue between the couple. Apparently, George and Amal have been struggling to connect on a fundamental level for years, and it's all centered around the kids. Yes, you heard that right, parenting. According to insiders, Amal's overwhelming desire to raise their twins, Alexander and Ella, in a very strict, organized environment, combined with George's more laid-back, spontaneous approach, has caused significant strain in their relationship. It's said that George was hoping for a more relaxed family life, but Amal's career and commitment to her causes have led to a lot of tension, leaving them in a constant tug of war. Brad, who has seen the Clooneys firsthand at various events and in private moments, reportedly told friends that George felt like he could never measure up to Amal's high expectations. Despite his charming and confident persona, George is said to be emotionally overwhelmed by the pressures of keeping up with his wife's busy, world-changing career as a human rights lawyer. And let's not forget about the public image they've created. George, known for his political activism, and Amal, a UN advisor with a focus on global justice, both have impeccable reputations. But behind the scenes, Brad claims the pressure of maintaining this perfect image has driven a wedge between them. Brad supposedly described the Clooneys' relationship as toxic perfection, where everything seemed flawless on the outside, but cracks were starting to show beneath the surface. The constant need to maintain a perfect life for the media's sake, while juggling real-world pressures, was too much for George to bear. One of the biggest issues that Brad revealed is the constant conflict between Amal's career and George's need for a more settled life. George has been wanting to scale back from his high-profile projects, particularly in Hollywood, and devote more time to his family. But Amal, who has always been deeply committed to her work, especially her mission for global justice, has had a harder time stepping back from her career. Brad allegedly mentioned that George was feeling neglected, as Amal's career required her to travel internationally, leaving George to raise the kids on his own. The long-distance strain seemed to grow with each passing year, and Brad could see how it wore down George emotionally. What makes this even more interesting is that Brad Pitt and George Clooney have been close friends for years, and many have questioned whether Brad might be taking sides. After all, Brad and George have a well-known friendship, and Brad even stood by George during some of the toughest moments in his career. So, why would Brad spill the beans on such personal matters? Insiders claim that Brad feels a sense of responsibility towards his friend George, who he believes has been unfairly portrayed as the villain in the media. Brad reportedly feels that George's side of the story hasn't been told fully and that the press has been quick to blame George for their relationship issues. This, according to Brad, is part of why he's speaking out now. He wants people to understand that Amal's career demands have contributed heavily to the strain between the two. What does all this mean for the Clooneys' future? Will the press continue to speculate, or will this finally shine a light on the deeper, more personal issues that have been affecting the Clooney marriage? Brad Pitt's comments could mark a turning point in how the public perceives George and Amal's relationship, and it's sure to spark even more controversy in the coming months. But, no matter how this situation plays out, it's clear that relationships in the spotlight are rarely as picture-perfect as they seem. Even the most glamorous Hollywood couples face challenges, and sometimes those challenges are far more complex than anyone realizes. Wow, that was definitely a lot to unpack. What do you think about Brad Pitt's claims? Do you believe that the real reason behind George and Amal's struggles is more about their differences in parenting and career priorities? Or is there something even deeper going on here that we don't know yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.